A few years back, we had a fine gentleman give us a wonderful rendition of our national anthem. And I was able to convince him he ought to come back and do it again. You'll really enjoy hearing his song. So would you please welcome Myles Williams.
Thank you very much. This is a great honor for me. This song is a poem written by Francis Scott Key. He was a lawyer during the War of 1812, and he was representing a client aboard a British warship and in Chesapeake Bay, and suddenly the Battle of Fort McHenry broke out. And they kept him on board as a gentleman. They treated him courteously, but they would not let him leave. And so he was there all day, all night, into the next day and on. And he kept asking, who's winning? How's the battle going? Who's winning the battle? No one would tell him because it wasn't their side that was winning. But through the window or the porthole, whatever, he could see what was happening. He could see the flag still flying from the dawn's early light to the twilight's last gleaming. And through the night, the bombs going off made light so that he could still see the flag fluttering. And then the next day he could see it reflecting in the water, so he knew that the flag was still flying and that we certainly had not lost the battle. And so consequently, he wrote this poem. He was a poet, a well-known poet of his day. And the words have been set to an English drinking song, which is, I guess, kind of appropriate. So I'm going to sing this, and I would ask you to remain seated. It'll be very strange to you to remain seated during the first verse, because you've always stood. We've always stood for this one. But we'll repeat that verse, and then we'll all stand. But this is all 4 verses of the Star-Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? On the shore dimly seen through the mists of the deep, where the foe's haughty host in dread silence reposes, what is that which the breeze o'er the towering sweep, as it fitfully blows, half conceals, half discloses? Now it catches the gleam of the morning's first beam, in full glory reflected, now shines in the stream. 'Tis the star-spangled banner, oh, long may it wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. And where is that band that so vauntingly swore that the havoc of war and the battle's confusion, a home and a country, should leave us no more? Their blood has washed out their foul footsteps' pollution. No refuge could save the hireling and slave from the terror of flight or the gloom of the grave. And the star-spangled banner in triumph doth wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Oh, thus be it ever when freemen shall stand between their loved home and the war's desolation. Blessed with victory and peace, may the heaven-rescued land praise the power that hath made and preserved us a nation. Then conquer we must when our cause it is just, and this be our motto: in God is our trust. And the star-spangled banner in triumph shall wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Let's all stand and sing the first verse. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stars and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free